Hi, everyone. Welcome to a new episode of Don't Let It Stu. It is Wednesday. That means it's Salt Lake City talk, and I'm here with Keith Carlisle. Hi, Keith.
Hi, Stu. How are you? Happy
Good.
holidays and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. How was your New Year so far? Are you off to a good start?
It's been lovely, but I'm back in New York, so it's very cold. I was in the South where it was about 70 degrees on Christmas Day.
Where in
So,
the South are you from?
well, I'm from Texas, which is
Oh, Texas.
South,
Okay.
depending on who you ask. You know,
That's what they say, right? They say, like, you can't say Texas is the South because there's some
it's
reason, right?
technically the Southwest. But
Got it. It's not like the
right.
true South, like Alabama or something like that, right?
No, thank God.
Um, I didn't do anything for New Year's Eve. I went over to Megan's and I had like a wee drink and it was lovely for like 2 hours and like just relaxed and just like went home. I was in bed by 10.
Yeah, it was very much that year where I was like, I don't need to celebrate the passage of time anymore. I'm
Yeah.
old enough. I know how it works.
Did you watch that CNN, like the Andy and Anderson? Did you watch a bit of it or I watched
I
a bit
did
of it.
not watch it because I do believe that nepotism played a role in Andy getting his job there. But I did see all of the clips. I saw
Yeah.
why it went crazy. Yeah.
The rant. I didn't even see the rant. I was like on and off. I was chatting with Megan. We were watching again, back and forth, back and forth. Um, I did cook. What did I cook that night? I cooked short ribs, I think, that night. What did I bring?
Ooh.
Oh no, I made like a short rib, like cottage pie. It was so fucking tasty. God,
Ooh.
I ate so much of it. Yeah, I know.
Yum.
Um, I had a bit of a drama last week. For people that looked at my story, I changed a tire on my car for the first time ever.
I
I
was
was
there. I saw it.
Did you see? A lot of other people did too, getting to their car. They're like, who is this fucking guy? And I'm like, so I went back to my car. And here's the thing. This is all my fault because for the last 2 weeks, I knew I needed new tires. Like, you know what I mean? I knew the threads are like very down low. I just need to replace them. It is what it is. It's going to be $800. It's a Range Rover Sport. So it's like the two front tires need to be changed, right? And they're
Mhm.
expensive. And I kept like looking online, looking at different websites. Oh, they can get them cheaper here. You can get them cheaper there. Like, how much is the garage going to put that? Like, I just was like overthinking the whole fucking thing, right? I should have just ordered them because I knew I needed to get them. And I didn't. And then this happened. I guess I ran over a nail in the rain and all that kind of stuff or whatever. So, because I came back after shopping and I had some dinner and the right flat tire, the passenger flat tire was gone. And I just was like, I don't even know if I have AAA. And then I looked and I was like, I don't. I did it one time and I just don't know when I did. And I just was like, isn't this like membership? Doesn't it just always go on? Like, don't you always just have this? You know, it was like one of
Right.
those things. And it's like, no, you actually have to fucking pay for it, Stu. And
Yeah.
so I have it now. But I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do this myself. This can't be that hard. Like, it just cannot be this hard. I'm a strong guy. I work out. If it's about lifting a tire out of the trunk, like it can't be, you know.
Right.
The only part of it that was like hard to me. And I knew if I could just get past this step, I would have no problem. Was, raising up the car, like putting like the jack underneath
Right.
it
Right.
and winding it is fine. But it's like, where underneath the car do you put it? Because if you put it underneath the
Right.
piece of plastic, it's going to shoot right through it. You know what I mean? And it's
Exactly.
going to damage your car and all this kind of stuff. So you have to find like the frame or the metal part or whatever. So what I did was took my phone out, I got on, like laid down on my back underneath the car and started snapping photographs of the under the car behind. Well, first of all, I asked ChatGPT, I'm like, where is the place where you put the jack? And it's like behind the front tire. I'm like, okay, that's great. Good to know. So then I go under, I look and I'm like, I can't fucking tell where. Like, where? Where do I put it? So then I take photographs. I lodge it or put it into ChatGPT and I start circling like possible places where I do it, like in a red circle. And I finally got it right. They were like, yes, that's where it goes. Under that, like that's where you have that red circle. I'm like, great. And you know what? It worked. I raised it up, took the screws off. And then one of the screws has a lock screw on it. So you have to I went back to the trunk. I found like, it's like a key bolt that
Okay.
you put in so people don't steal your tires, I guess, right?
Oh,
And so that's the reason for it. And so got that off, put it on. I'm getting a new tires on like Wednesday or Thursday. I got home. It was lovely. It was stressful. Took about 45 minutes. But now I know how to do it.
Yes, and now you're opening a mechanic shop, and the cooking is
Yeah.
done.
Yeah,
Yeah,
now I think I know. But you know what, though? Really, if you're ever in a pickle, though, ChatGPT will just answer the question for you. It is,
it
it
really,
is.
yeah,
I like this thing is going to save people's lives. It really is. I think in one way, shape, or form, like in whatever situations you can be in. It's like it really is insane how good it is.
yeah. It really does have an answer for everything. It might take your job, but it'll also help you get a new one.
Thank God I'm a chef. Thank God I can
You're
always
right.
cook. And thank God we can always be here and talk shit. Because you know what? ChatGPT can't talk shit like we can.
Exactly.
Um, I always pop by this every week. I'm just going to give an update. As everybody knows, I'm on the GLP-1. I'm on a low dose of it with Nucor Health. Go on to nucorhealth.com if you want to try it out. I'm on trizepatide. I'm on a very low dose. It's really, I feel like I'm just like living life now, and like I take it once a week, whatever. It's such a low dose, but like I feel like I'm eating properly, like you should eat. Does that
Yeah.
make sense? Like
Of course.
I'm eating breakfast, I'm eating lunch, I'm eating dinner, but I'm eating just like nice portions, and I'm just never full. Like I'm never like I'm full. I'm never like starving or anything like that, or cravings or at night time. So it's cool. It's working for me. Newcourthealth.com, Chef Stu 20. Go on and look, fill out the questionnaire, talk to the doctor. You might be for it, you may not be for it, whatever it is. But I love it so far. Like I'm obsessed actually right now. But yeah,
Good.
that's it. Yeah, I know. Just like it's cool.
I'm so glad you're not tortured anymore.
No, because I was like, because you start off like you might feel a bit nauseous, you may not, you never know. And I was worried about kind of that. And there was one, I think it was like the first week when I took it, because you're trying to figure out the dose. And I felt kind of a slightly nauseous, or I had a tiny bit of heartburn, which just take some Tums, it's fine, and it goes away. Then I go on a way lower dose, and now I'm fine. It's kind of like you kind of get there,
Yeah.
What do you think about this Kyle and Mauricio thing?
Which
Like,
thing? Because
like,
they're always getting me something. They're always doing me dirty.
People were like, they were like, so I saw a thing like they were very chummy at
Yes, on
Aspen
New Year's
over
Eve.
Christmas, on New Year's Eve and stuff like that. And I kind of commented on someone's thing like, oh, I'd really like to see them get back together. And people are like, oh God, these two again, like rolling their eyes. I'm like, okay.
What?
To me, like they have a full family, right?
Yes.
And Mauricio obviously was the instigator of them separating, in my opinion, right? I think obviously he wanted to go have his fun. He made shit tons of money with the agency and owns the company or whatever it is, CEO, whatever it is, and feels young again and whatever, right? The kids are off to college, they're doing their thing. I don't need to be at the house anymore. And I feel like, and I always felt like Kyle always had that glimmer of hope that they would get back together. Yeah. And I kind of felt for her, like in all those episodes of Beverly Hills watching it, and she would kind of tear up on the confessionals, and I kind of really felt sorry for her. I did, because I really truly think like she fucking adores him.
I did too. I really felt. And did you see what Alexia posted during the holidays? There was this really beautiful TikTok that she posted, and it kind of went low key, Bravo viral, if you will.
Yeah.
And it was them watching some movie, sitting on the floor, eating their snacks, and she was like, they're just kids. And it was in that moment we were all like, you want the couple that was together for 27 years before they had nothing to make it. That's what you want.
Do you know what? And like, I'll say this as well. Sometimes, two people that love each other and stuff, sometimes like take the fucking break. Like maybe like not take the break, but like maybe this probably was the best thing for them. Maybe they were fucking bickering a lot. Maybe it was just kind of like, oh, you're driving me fucking crazy. Yeah. I need to go have fun for a fucking year or two.
Definitely.
And maybe he did that, and maybe he was like, I don't love this. Maybe I don't love it. Maybe I don't love these young chicks. They're fucking dumb, or they're stupid and they want money from me, or what. You know what I mean? And Mauricio's, you know what I'm saying? And who knows? But she hasn't said anything, right? They haven't addressed the rumors or anything like that. No.
Of course, in true Kyle fashion, we'll find out about it, 3 years from now in a season finale. I mean, we'll be waiting for that announcement for a long time.
The Traitors is happening on Thursday. Do you watch that? You're going to watch it, right?
Yeah. Love The Traitors. Love The Traitors. Yes.
I'm like, I can't remember. Like, does somebody go home the first episode?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh God.
I think they figure that all out, and then they figure out who they're going to kill off the first episode. First of all, I'm just really excited that Dorinda, she must have a great press agent, because she got her ass back on for another season. I would just love if she got killed immediately again.
That's unbelievable. No, because my manager Jason represents her as well and does like a lot of branding and stuff for her. So I chat to her like a bunch, and I know her. Like I've been on the show, I think, with Jeff like once or twice with Dorinda as well and stuff. She's lovely. Sure. She's always been very, very sweet to me. I saw her at BravoCon at that Clorox event as well. She's always been so, so great to me. But I have this massive fucking fear that she's going to get knocked off the first. And I'm like, Dorinda, if you get knocked off, just let it go. We're not coming back for a third time.
No. And it's not anybody that's from the Bravoverse you have to worry about. It's the Survivor people, because they are petty as hell. And they're going to be like, I just want to get Dorinda.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just think Dorinda needs to go and just stay in bed for the first 2 days. And just not even they just need to think that she's not even there.
She's
you know what I mean? Yeah.
Right.
She's just or do you know what though? Maybe they make her a traitor. That would be good.
Oh, that probably will be
what happens. Obvious though, right? Though, here's the thing. I think she gets fucked if they make her a traitor.
I think so too, and I think it also messes with the show. And it's like, oh, this is now produced. It's now being super produced. It's not by chance.
But then people would think well, that's the obvious thing. We can't go with that. Maybe they're going to try and trick us, or I don't know. I saw a clip of the British one, and they have a new rule on it or something like that, where that there's a secret traitor. So you have the traitors, and then you have this secret one on the side. And it looks like they have a cape or something like that. I don't know. I just kind of saw really quick. I was like, oh, that's kind of a cool switch up. Oh. I need to watch, and I'm seeing a lot of kind of clapback on it. The members only show on Netflix. I haven't watched it yet. I have SE Cup on Friday on the podcast, and we're going to talk about it. She's watched it. We're going to talk about it. I guess it's take a drink for every time they try and they say MAGA or Trump or something like that, or Mar-a-Lago or whatever. Yeah. I have to watch it because Hillary's on there. I think Jill Zarin's sister, and I've met her and I've hung out with her and stuff like that. It's yeah. Do you like Trump? They go to Mar-a-Lago. Yeah. Was I on at dinners with them? Yeah, for sure. But it's I'm in Palm Beach, or I'm in Boca.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
yeah.
It is what it is. I still had fun. We played pickleball. We played tennis. I had a great time. But I'm going to watch it either tonight or tomorrow, whatever it is. But yeah. Have you watched it?
I haven't watched it, but I did deep dive into Bethany's take. I have a little bit of experience with Palm Beach, and I used to go there a lot. This is way pre-2016, so it was still it was still more normal, but the undertones were they were under the current and not so outright.
Out there,
But Bethany had a brilliant take, is that she was like, the people with old money are really thrown off by the people with new money who just come in and outspend them. And that is fascinating to watch, because it riles up we are the institution of Palm Beach crowd. They don't like the new people, and the new people have so much more money. It's hysterical.
That's hilarious. Oh God, okay. And I don't want to say I can't wait to watch it, but I feel like they're just I've seen clips, and it's just the pettiness, and it's I'm better than you shit. It's
it's a little much.
I'm going to take the politics part out of it. I don't give a fuck if they like him. And anyway, I'm just going to see it for what it is. You know what I mean? And not judging on that other stuff. So funny. Okay. Salt Lake City with the Salt Sisters, or what did they call them?
Oh my God, that was Anyway, go ahead.
The Sisters of Salt. I'm dead. This brilliant. Okay, so we're in the finale of Salt Lake City. Just overall, before I get into it, what did you think? Did you like the finale?
I thought it was one of the best finales I had seen in a long time. I really did. And I know
nothing beats Monica Garcia, though, and the receipts timeline. I mean, that's amazing.
No, that's one of the best. And listen, Monica, if you're listening, call me. I love her and I miss her every single day. But she of course brought its own special sort of something, but I really thought they packed a lot into it, and they definitely set it up for like a good viewership for the next 3 episodes for the reunion. I thought they set it up in a way where it was like, okay, now I'll be tuning in.
There's going to be a lot to unpack in that reunion for sure. All right, so we start off, you know, they're waking up, you know, Angie's face is still fucked up from her lips and just running into like the waiter with all the glassware and stuff like that. And then, you know, we talk about the playwright and the woman's like, I'm going to write a play. I have to sit down and meet all of you and get to know you and stuff like that. I thought the funniest thing was when Lisa was sitting down, she's like, oh my God, I'm a total Sag. Like, what are you? She's like Pisces, Aries, like Cancer. She's like, no, she's like, what did she say? She was like, I think she said she was like Pisces. She's like, I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah. Mind you, those 3 signs couldn't be any more different.
She guessed 6 of the star signs, and then she didn't get any of them right. And then she was like, I knew you were going to, well, yeah, there was one left. Like,
right. You named all of them.
And then it's, you know, they do the way they edit it is so fucking funny. I love just watching how the editors edit the show sometimes, and it get flashes to each one of them in front of the playwright girl, whatever, and
yes,
and you know they're like ego, lack of pride, guarded, dingbat, and then it goes to Meredith. Well, there is just one person that I just like. It's like, shut up, just say the word.
Right, just say the word. Yeah.
You know, there's a situation where, and then it goes to Meredith. We're making cappuccinos. They're like, oh my God, she's a barista this morning. And then you know, we go to Bronwyn and she's like, oh, well, she was panicking her tits off last night, calling me at 2:30 in the morning, asking me about the lunch and this, that, and the other. And now she's just all high and mighty, no problems. So it's like, what is it, bipolar? What's going on? And then, and it's literally like an espresso machine and she's hitting a button. Like she's not, you know.
She's not a barista.
I'm warming up some milk. And then we go to Mary and Bronwyn then in the bedroom, and you know, Mary's like, I sleep on the top. I don't sleep in these covers because I don't know where anybody who's been underneath them. This is totally Mary. It's amazing.
So Mary.
Yeah, it is. And, you know, and then she said, Meredith asked me, and I totally believe Bronwyn that Meredith did fucking ask her, what did they talk about at lunch? Which, I'm sorry, I don't understand what the fucking big deal is. Nobody cares. Meredith, yeah, hey guys, how was lunch? What did you guys talk about?
Right.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Maybe Bronwyn made it a big deal. Maybe Bronwyn should have said, well, you know what? You know, over the airplane stuff, and we were talking about that, and we feel like you're kind of high and low sometimes. We don't know how to approach you, and we're just kind of worried about you. We're just a bit concerned. We weren't making fun of you. We were just, actually, Mary kind of started crying. She was actually really concerned. That would have been a normal conversation to have.
Right.
But no. But so Bronwyn said she danced around it and she didn't answer the question or whatever, right? And you do see the hidden camera of her going to the bedroom over to Meredith's room.
Yes.
So it's all true. I just, you know, what did you think of that?
I definitely thought it was another case of Meredith using her legal education to maybe get some information. And it was anytime these girls during a filming period do something off camera, it's because there's some weight there, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And I definitely thought she wanted to know who was talking what. And so to then see what happened, of course, after, where she tried to flip it and said that she didn't ask those questions, was really upsetting, actually.
I wanted to jump through the fucking TV. I was so enraged by that because I can't deal when someone tries to gaslight me. When you know something did happen, and it's kind of and I feel like what happens is people think they just can get away with it easier than ever. And you know what? And maybe a part of it is, and not to get into it, but maybe the politics and what we're dealing with right now, when we know something happened, and then the people are saying, well, that didn't really happen. And it's wait, no, it did. We all saw it happen. And you're fucking So I just feel like people are seeing that now, and it's trickling down. They're well, if the president can get away with it, I can get away with it just in my normal life. I don't know. I mean, that's maybe a stretch, but like, it's like Bronwyn got so heated. She was like, I am passionate about this because this is fucked up. Like, you did say this. And I get it. There's 4 cameras behind us. And now you have to admit asking that question, which is not a big deal of a question to ask. What happened at the lunch or what you guys talk about or whatever. I made a statement. What's the statement?
I know.
Can you give me insight? Like, what would be a statement? Can you give me an example of like what's a statement? How was the lunch?
Sure. How just change the question mark to a period in her mind.
Yeah. That's literally what she does.
Right.
This is not true at all. I'm not going to agree to something that didn't happen.
It's like, whoa.
I don't know your accusations. And it's like, and what I do love about Bronwyn, and I do think Bronwyn is top tier housewife for self-reflection, self-actualization, like wanting to heal, wanting to do better, questioning herself, why she does A, B, C, or D. Like, yes. I think that's amazing. Like, that's the kind of like friend or like boyfriend, girlfriend that you want. Like, if you have a problem, if they have a problem, that they're able to look at themselves like, hey, I need to do better at that. Like, hey, can you tell me like what I'm doing wrong? Like that, like no housewife does that. It's very, very rare that they do. And I kind of liked the way Bronwyn said, because I was like, Bronwyn, like, you're giving Meredith the power here by reacting so aggressively. You know what I mean? Because, you know, she was like, you know, she's enraged because she knows what happened, you know, when she went to see her in the bedroom that night. And then she just turned it around. She took her power back. She's like, I know what you said, and that's good enough for me.
Yeah.
That's all you need to say to someone. Like, take a lesson from that. Yeah. Because if people do that to you, and don't try and explain yourself. Don't try and like, I know what happened. And says, you just be like, I know what I heard. I know what happened. And that's good enough for me.
Yeah.
Because absolutely. They want to play that game of getting on the merry-go-round and you're just spiraling and going around and around and around. And these people, you can never get to the end, like the end game with them. They'll never admit it. So just like, you're wasting your time.
Yeah. No, I love that too. And that's also just such a perfect example of someone who is correct. She was like, I'm okay. I don't want to do this with you. Yeah. And I know what happened and that's okay. Like, I can sleep easy at night knowing that I'm being honest. Y'all go.
Yeah. Like, because when you watch it, like Bronwyn had specifics, but Meredith's like, that's not true. I'm not going to be blamed. Okay. So tell us what did happen then, because she can't.
No, like, what it's was only deflection. It's only deflection, and it's only exiting, and it's only I'm not going to do this. And it's like we just told you we were concerned about you, and now you're running away. It's only that tactic, which is usually not the mark of a truthful person, quite frankly.
And it's wild because like it's not as if like the girls are making up these things. Like, we've seen it happen on camera. Like we're not. You know what I mean?
For years.
Yeah, for years. And she's a high end note, but this particular season, she is a bit cuckoo. Like it's more so. I used to love the kind of the craziness of her, and like it was kind of wild, and like the rumors and like all these kind of things, right? It was really funny. This is just, I know I acted this way and I wish I didn't, but I'm just going to gaslight everybody into thinking that I didn't. And it's like, no, you can't. And she's not the most reliable person now because of the plane ride, and all of them saw what they saw. And now for you to be like, to go against Bronwyn and say like, hey, I didn't say that. It's like, bitch, we don't believe you anymore. Like, I'm sorry.
Right. We saw it.
Yeah, we saw it. Like, you know, I think that like there has to be footage of that airplane. It still annoys me. But yeah, it really does. Okay, so then they go to the winery. It's kind of like boring, whatever. They have friend. They talk about like whatever with Angie and so forth. So on the bus ride on the way home, why is it that when they're in any of these fucking bus rides on the way home, Meredith is sitting in that same fucking seat in the corner that's so unflattering, and you just see a forehead like in the camera lens? Why am I here? Well, I don't know why I'm here. And her head is shaking, and then the bus is like flying around. It's like,
I know.
Did you ever notice that? She's always in the same place.
She always wants the back far corner. I'm sure it's not tactical. You know, and no. I just see the top of sunglasses buried in a phone.
Oh, Jesus, so funny. And then she's like, I don't know why I'm here. Well, you're on a show, so we all know why you're here.
Right, like, contract.
You know what I mean? So, you know, and then just, you know, Bronwyn thinks I was pumping her for information. It's like, you were. You've done it 3 times now. And she, again, I made a statement about the lunch. Bronwyn just ate it at the bus in front of all of them. And it's like, and the thing about it is, like, Bronwyn's story doesn't change. No. And always remember, if you're telling the truth, your story never changes. It always stays the same.
Yes.
Always.
Yes.
And that's the thing. And that's why, like, Bronwyn is legitimate. And Bronwyn, like, is very truthful. And she may know information and keep it. And that will say, like, you know, that's kind of her lie, if you want to say that. But
sure.
I think she is very transparent out of all those housewives.
She came clean about the jewelry that Todd didn't buy her.
Yes.
Which in Housewives verse is one of the most, like, embarrassing things ever. And she was like, you know what? I lied and I did it to look good. There you go. And she's always owned it. Always.
She basically did a Lisa Barlow on it. Like, that's, you know what I mean? It's like, and then she's like, and you're quiet, and you're quiet for once because you know it's true. And then it kind of ends there.
She cracked her.
It was good. It was like, and then Meredith clocked her so hard, and there you go. Like, it did happen, and Meredith had no comeback on it. I think Meredith was just exhausted at this point.
I think so.
So then we come to the Sisters of Salt. It's an amazing name. The Sisters of Salt. Like, just unbelievable. The whole play thing was brilliant, the way they did it. And they went to each housewife, and then you're trying to figure out who said what and about each other. And I'm sure the producers had a little bit of like sure. You know, sprinkled in some gossip in there as well. Why is it that this franchise is the only franchise that uses, like, Jesus Christ music, like, throughout the whole thing?
I know.
The whole time. It's just like, I always said it for, I know it is the Salt Lake thing and the Mormon and all that stuff, but it is hilarious that it's just like, like, you know, but, I mean, just go back and forth. First of all, Heather needs to stop drinking.
She drinks a lot.
She does drink a lot.
Because she's on that Ozempic now, you know, and she's lost she's not on a maintenance dose. Like, she really wanted to change her life and her body. And all of my girlfriends who are on the serious Ozempic dose, they have, like, a drink and they're like, you know what my husband did? I'm like, oh boy.
But also, like, even I find, like, on that small dose I'm on, it's like, I have like 2 drinks or whatever. Well, I'm not really drinking now, but you don't crave it.
Right.
So it's wild that she's like, maybe it does have, it affects everybody different, I guess. But I mean, she's just leathered and just pointing fingers and just, you know, and just like walking around and just trying to have that moment again to be like the housewife that has like the winning moment. But I thought, like, overall, a lot of them did, like, kind of own up to kind of how they were as a person.
Too. I thought so too. First of all, I thought the Greek tragedy play was one of the weirdest eyes wide shut experiences. I think I thought I should leave my own home.
It's like the fate of Ophelia, like it was in the Hamlet. It was just like
right. It was like some odd sort of like sad Moliere tragedy. But I did write down some things that I thought were. I thought Lisa, one of the eldest, was one of the most brutal reads I had ever heard. They introduced her. She goes, Lisa, one of the eldest. And I was like, that was a read. That was a read. Heather, you're a joke wrapped in mascara is actually something. Wait, that's actually something Mary would say. But Brittany got dragged the hardest. Oh my God. And I didn't write it down because I was literally so like, I couldn't believe it. But I mean, she prioritizes the attention of men over the love of her own children or something to that effect. I was like, oh, these Greeks.
No wonder she was drinking. No wonder she went to the wine first at the buffet.
I'd have a drinking problem too.
Yeah, it's like, or like I love the line, you collect secrets like trinkets.
Oh yeah,
that was a good line.
Trinket secret. Yeah,
that
was a very good line.
And then like Lisa, finally she's like, I do hide behind my things. And then Angie like interjects like your watch and your rings. Just like so mean. It's like, okay, this is not the place to throw a dig in. She's really like pouring her heart out here. You see what she kind of smirks when she said it, Angie. It was like really funny.
Yeah. Angie's like your Cartier watch that you copied from me.
Yeah. Right. Such a bitch. Like, so I love Angie. And then they actually make up, and Angie, and this is why this franchise is great. They get it. Fight like cat and dog, come to the end. Let's kind of have a kumbaya moment, except for Meredith. But everybody else kind of like did kind of look at themselves. What was Heather's thing? Like what Heather?
Well, Heather was in a blackout, so she was busy. But the thing was that I don't get, because Meredith, we actually first, for the once in a minute, saw a real vulnerable moment from Meredith, and Heather was just like, so what was the kiki at 2 a.m.? I was like, Heather, this is not... I know, we were really close. We got Lisa Barlow crying. We haven't seen that in a minute. We get Meredith getting teary about her things. And I mean, I probably would have left too. And I usually like Heather. I think she's kind of like corny. But I was like, oh, she bit it. She cooked the whole thing.
And this is what people have been saying, like, she'll be the one that brings down this fucking this franchise, because it's like she can't leave it. It's because, look, like, yes, the lunch thing and the 2 a.m. thing and stuff like that, but we already had the conversation. Meredith was like, I don't care about the lunch. Okay, done. Okay, we're done. We'll talk about it at the reunion. You know what I mean? Like, let this like crying play out. Let Meredith have her moment. Let all the girls come around Meredith and like hug it out and love and like. But now you get this dramatic thing, and then you have Heather like, just leave, just go, and it's like, what? This is Hamlet. Like, what is this?
It really was a tragedy.
It really was a tragedy, and then Whitney interjects. I thought Whitney was just like, just sit down, Whitney. Like, and she's like, look at me. And then compares Meredith to her father. I mean, I think that's a stretch. I do.
It's a real stretch. Yeah. Her father was like a true like addict, like wandering the streets. And like Meredith's okay. She's just maybe going through something.
Like, just not the right comparison. You know what I mean?
Wrong.
And I just hate when they go too far with that. Would have been funny if Meredith brought out like caviar or something like that. It's just then Angie's like, I want you guys to tell me when that mask comes down. I'm like, oh, they will. Don't worry about that.
Don't worry.
Bronwyn is a star. The way she takes responsibility and wants to make it better. I just think she's the queen of the franchise of like this season at least. Mary's great. Like Mary's always great, but Mary being like, I don't hide behind anything. Like, whatever. It's like, I'm sure there's a few secrets there. We have that documentary I have to watch. But did you watch it yet?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. Okay.
I know. And I'm a Mary fan, but boy, they put a lot of these funny Mary moments into context. And like, it's for instance, one of my members went down into a ditch in a car accident. Well, we meet that member's family. And they don't think it was so funny, obviously. I'm curious to hear your thoughts about it.
Yeah, I need to. I mean, there's so much television to watch. Actually, there's a lot of good TV coming out. So we have Traitors starting. What else is starting? Something else is starting, I thought. I don't know. I have to look that up. I feel like there's like 2 shows that's upcoming, because I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to watch now that this is going to be off the air in like 3 weeks? So then, okay. I do love a bomb drop at the very end, though, of a fucking finale.
Me
and
too.
like Bronwyn waited, and she dropped it, and she was like, "Listen, there was problems in my marriage. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to know, and this, that, and the other, and and I didn't say this, and and I saw Seth with someone, and she did kind of leave it open ended to be like, was Seth cheating with like another woman? But I think where there's smoke, there's fire, you know, and, you know, this is the second time now we've heard about this. We have the TikTok that was, you know, Seth was in an Uber with some other woman or something like that. And he travels a lot. I don't know. And Meredith is going through something, and you can't say she's not. Like, you know, maybe she is like medicating to kind of like cope with it. Maybe she's taking some Xanax for the anxiety or whatever, and she's having one or two drinks and she's forgetting things and whatnot. But I always think like thou protest too much, and she's like, I have a great life. My marriage is stronger than ever. It's like,
yeah, it's like, why are you lashing out? Even if you're not drinking and not doing anything, which who knows? If you're being so defensive, maybe there's something there.
Yeah, and then Mary kind of was backing up Bronwyn when I did. Because Lisa was questioning it, like, you said that because you want to think that he's cheating or whatever like that. And Mary's like, no, he was there with another woman. Like Mary didn't give a shit. Like, so it's, I mean, look, if you were Meredith, like, it must feel awful on that scene to be there, to be ganged up on. And her only thing, I did love when she kind of just walks back into the scene. She comes from nowhere.
I want to know. It was the best.
What's the goal? She just comes from nowhere. It's like the producer's like, we're not done yet. We've got another hour. Like, go back in there.
Right.
Totally. Right. Because she was like, they're like, you're not going home. Like, whenever you see that happen in Housewives, like, they do actually want to leave, but the producers are like, no, we need to wrap this up, you know?
Yeah.
And you're getting paid enough money, so you will go back in there. Yeah, I mean, that was kind of, this is the best shade I saw, like, towards the end. Mary's, like, standing right beside Bronwyn, right? And Mary's like, you are a good friend. You are a good friend, and you are loyal. Look how you stand by Todd.
Yeah. Look at that mess. But by the two, it's like in Mary's way, because Mary kind of can't read any room.
No,
but that was her being a really good friend to Bronwyn, which was kind of nice to see for that moment.
Like, she wasn't being shady. It just, like, in Mary's eyes, it's not being shady. But like, for us listening, it's like, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, in Mary's mind, she's like, yeah, look at your husband. He's a wreck, and you're still there. And that was Mary's support.
And then kind of, you know, and then we kind of ended there, which, you know, it is a good finale because there's a lot of open end stuff, which you kind of always want a few little open end things. The reunion looks good. It looks like we probably get into Lisa and her husband. And I thought it was kind of a funny question Andy asked was, you know, it looks like, what's his name? John? Is it John? Lisa Barlow's?
Yes.
Can we also say, like, Heather calling Lisa Barlow, like, even you, LB? I'm like, LB?
Y'all are not that close.
Like, stop. I just like Louis Vuitton. I thought I said LV for a second. And he was like, do you think looks like John is trying to embarrass you on camera? Yeah. I didn't think that. I think John was like, this is what I have to fucking deal with Lisa Barlow. And I'm going to kind of tell the audience, like, how, like, she doesn't really listen to me, and it's kind of her way or the highway, or, you know.
Yeah, I know. And the way that is, the clip looks, that one moment that you're talking about, it looks as if he's reading from a card. So maybe that was a fan question.
Got it. Okay.
But I also agree with you. I don't think John has ever, in fact, I think he's probably protected Lisa for a lot of their marriage.
Yeah, I do too. We get into Bronwyn then dropping the bomb that they're separated. God, they're all going to be separated after a while. Whitney's going through something really personal right now. Maybe her marriage is on the rocks. There's a lot of, like, they'll definitely, I'm sure Andy, well, I don't know. Will Andy ask her about that documentary, Mary?
I don't think it had come out yet.
It hadn't come out yet, no. Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. I hope so. Because I need answers. If I'm going to continue to be supportive of Mary, and I love her, I need those ends to be wrapped up. I just need to hear something.
That's so funny.
I don't know if it's going to be enough, but I need to hear something.
I loved at the very end, you know, when they give the little kind of it's like not like a montage. Or is it a montage? Like the clips of each one with the writing of, like, where they're headed in their future and stuff like that. And then, like, for Meredith, it's like, you know, DJing her way to stardom. I'm like, yeah, with a fucking hearing impairment. Like, you know, it's like,
pressing play.
pressing play. Like, it's just crazy. And, you know, people have gone to those things and they're like, it is so fucking boring.
Yeah. I had some friends that went and they said, they were like, well, it's like fun if you want to just stand there and doing nothing. Like, you're not, it's obviously very clearly not her music and her artistry. Yeah.
I think, like, if she's doing that, right, in your club and you hire her, which I think is kind of cool, right? I think there maybe needs to be a camera where she's up projected on the screen and she's like doing the dancing and whatever like that. And I think she should, I don't know, you have some security guards. I think she does a mingle with the people. She does like photographs. She does like meet and greets and stuff like that. I just think that should be all part of the whole thing. You get in line, like the first 100 people in line get to meet Meredith and she takes photographs with you. And that would be kind of a cool, fun experience.
Yeah, totally.
You get a photograph with her, you know? And then I think people are like, oh, she was so nice. She was great. Like, it was awesome to set. But her just going up there for 2 hours, pressing fucking play, like whatever. And yeah, exactly. It's not enough. So I think she's going back on tour. I can't believe they say tour.
I can't believe you're even saying that sentence. Oh God. Yeah, she's going back out on the road.
Like Dorinda's doing something. I think Dorinda did really well at BravoCon with she had a little DJ set thing there, and people loved it.
I can't take any of that seriously.
I would go see Dorinda DJ because Dorinda would be fun. Like Dorinda's like a good time, you know.
And let's hope she's like drinking martinis because then she'll be like she'll be loose. Yeah,
the music just stops. Anyway, Keith, tell everybody where they can find you. I'm going to wrap this up on a Wednesday.
Wonderful. You can find me on Instagram at Keith Carlisle, on TikTok at Keith_Carlisle_, and you can see me every week at Top Secret Comedy Club here in New York City.
I can't wait to go. I just need to go to New York City. Maybe I'm going to go to February. Maybe I'll wait till February. Okay. All right. Thanks so much for listening, everybody. And leave a review. Share it with your friends. Let's get this podcast going for 2026. Bye. Yes.